Hello viewers, on today's news. Sicilian mob boss Matteo Messina Denaro, widely thought to be the last godfather of his kind, was buried Wednesday in a private funeral in Castelvetrano, Sicily. But he won't be the last leader of Italy's most famous mafia organization. The mobster will likely be remembered for his bloody legacy. Sentenced to 20 life sentences in absentia for the murders of 26 victims. His victims include Nicola Consales, who ran a beach hotel in Sicily, who Messina Denaro was convicted of murdering after he flirted with a girl the mobster had his eyes on. And there was Antonella Bonomo, the pregnant wife of a rival boss who got in the way, and Giuseppe Di Matteo, the 12-year-old son of a turncoat who was held hostage and tortured for 779 days before being dissolved in acid, and anti-mafia magistrates Paolo Borsellino. But when Messina Denaro, aka Diabolic, was laid to rest in the elaborate marble Famiglia mausoleum, the only names being mentioned were those of potential successors. Italy's anti-mafia investigators agree on 4 or 5 possible names: Giovanni Motisi, a 64-year-old Palermo boss nicknamed Jupac Uni, or the Fat Guy, a former hitman for the late boss of bosses Totorina, leads the pack. Also mentioned are Stefano Fidanzati, a 70-year-old drug kingpin, who former anti-mafia prosecutor Pietro Grasso suggests has a good shot at the job, and Giuseppe Otteri, 49, known as Vassoio or Trey, who had been a close associate of Messina Denaro for years while he was in hiding. Pietro Grasso suggests has a good shot at the job, and Giuseppe Otteri, 49, known as Vassoio or Trey, who had been a close associate of Messina Denaro for years while he was in hiding. With the death of Matteo Messina Denaro, a life full of violence, plots and mysteries ends, Grasso told CNN. An era of Cosa Nostra also ends. But not Cosa Nostra itself. A Cosa Nostra changes, evolves, transforms, but remains the main obstacle for a Sicily and for an Italy free from the yoke. Before him, Salvatore Totorina led the bloodiest era of the Sicilian mafia's storied history, and handpicked Messina Denaro to carry out some of his bloodiest crimes, including murdering the anti-mafia magistrates. It was that trajectory that led Messina Denaro to the top in 2016. But it was cancer that led to his arrest in a private clinic in Palermo in January 2023, and what eventually put him in his grave. The private burial lasted an hour and police kept the cemetery closed and guarded all day.